guys, what's up? So right now you're probably wondering who I am. Well, let me introduce myself to you. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. My name is Kelly. This is my channel. Well, since this is my first video and stuff, I should tell you a little about myself, okay? So instead of doing an about me video, I thought why not do a video about 10 things that annoy me. You know, there's a lot of things that annoy me, and I had to tone it down to 10, which is actually pretty hard. Just so you know, I probably did this like all yesterday, but the reason I'm doing this is because I know I do it, and I know it's annoying to me, even when I do it. So why don't I just get this video started? So the first thing I have on my list are bandwagoners. Oh my gosh, I hate bandwagoners. Bandwagoners are basically people who do something because of the crowd. They follow the crowd. They're followers, they're not leaders, and they're not original. Bandwagoners annoy me because they're trying to do what people are doing, and they're trying to follow the crowd, and they're not making their own trend, and they're not making their own thing. So they're basically following. Yeah. So the second thing I have on my list are fishers. Fishers are people who are fishing for compliments. Like, we're just going out for like a casual lunch or something, and she dresses out with like glittery dress you would probably wear to a Cinderella ball, okay? And she's wearing that just on a casual lunch. Like, no, you should not be wearing that dress for a casual lunch. Don't do it. Third thing I have on my list is when people say, oh, you don't know them. This one bothers me so much. This is when you're probably talking with your friends or something, right? And then these two friends start talking about someone, right? And you don't know who they're talking about. So you ask, oh, what are you talking about? Who are you talking about, you know? And then they're like, oh, you don't know them. Well, obviously I don't know them. I'm asking you who they are and who you're talking about. Obviously I don't know them. If I knew them, I would be talking about that person along with you. The fourth thing I have on my list is so annoying. It's when people take credit for something you yourself did or said. So this is when people cannot hear what you're talking about. You're in a group talking about something, and you can come up with a great idea. It's an amazing idea. And then you say it, but no one else hears you except for that person who does hear you. And that person says, hey, why not blah, 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 and says the idea that you said, okay? She says the idea that you said, and everyone hears her. Everyone hears her. They didn't hear me, but they heard her. Or him. Come on, man. I'm sitting right next to you guys. And then they're like, oh, amazing idea. Insert name here. Amazing idea. Not my name. Her or his name. Not my name. I came up with the idea. She or he did not. Okay? And they're taking credit for it. And like, no. No. The fifth thing I have on my list is when people don't accept a compliment. So basically, this is when people are saying, oh my gosh, you look so cute in that dress. And this girl is like,
oh no, I don't. I'm looking so ugly in this dress. You look so pretty.
And like, back and forth, right? Like, no, just take the compliment and say thank you. And just say you too. Don't say I'm ugly and you're prettier. No, just take the compliment, because it's never going to stop if you don't take the compliment. The sixth thing I have on my list is when they think you're lying when you're not. This is when you're obviously telling the truth, but then, you know, sometimes when you tell the truth, you're smiling for some reason, I don't know. And then they think you're lying. Just because I smile does not mean I'm lying, okay? Does not mean I'm lying. Seventh thing I have on my list is talking about disgusting things when I'm eating. I hate it when people are talking about burp, spit, poop, pee, throw up, stuff like that when I'm eating. Come on, man, I'm eating. I don't want to hear about Josh over there puking or something. I don't want to hear about it. It happened, it happened. Please don't talk about it in front of me when I'm eating. Bring it over there where I'm not eating. The eighth thing I have on my list is when a girl starts a war over a guy. And like, no. What if you don't even like that person and she thinks you do, okay? A car just passed. So this is when a girl thinks you like a guy who she likes, right? And then she tries starting this war battlefield thing where all her friends and your friends are just like, they are like monsters fighting, okay? They are not even, they're clashing, they are clashing. And you're just standing there like, why are you clashing? Come on, man, I don't even like him.
You can take him. I don't like him. He isn't even my type. Okay.
The ninth thing that I have on my list is when people cannot hear you. Okay, if you're sitting next to me and you say something to me and I'm listening to music, that's different. I'm listening to music. I'm not gonna respond to you, but that's different. This is when someone's sitting next to you no music on, they're not even sleeping, they're just sitting there, okay? They are so awake, they're wide awake. But you say something to them and they can't hear you. And then I have to scream it like 5 times as loud as I already said it, then they can hear me. No, you should have heard me the first few times I told you, not like the 25th time where I had to scream it out loud. The 10th and last thing that I have on the list are ditchers. These people bring you to a party where you are so alone, and the only person you know is the person who brought you to the party, and they ditch you at the party, but they leave you there by yourself, and then they go and talk to some other friends, and you're just sitting there knowing nobody, and you're standing there in the corner alone using your phone, checking Twitter and pretending that you're occupied. So that's all I have for this video, and I hope to see you guys next week on Monday, Sunday, or Tuesday or Saturday when I post another video. So one of those 4 days most likely. So I hope to see you guys next week, and